And stop at 800-290-5343. 800-290-5343. We provide fast, friendly, and effective rodent control solutions throughout Southern California. Plus, our technicians are clean, friendly, and always on time. To stop the rodents, call Rodent Stop at 800-290-5343. Open 24 hours. Call 800-290-5343.
When we were buying our first home, we had the exact image of what we wanted, but we had no idea how stressful the process would be. We went to countless open houses and put in I don't know how many offers, only to be disappointed over and over. Well, after months of frustration, we finally found what we were looking for. Then the unthinkable happened. We missed the deadline to send the down payment, and we were so close. Our real estate agent suggested we contact our personal banker at First Republic to see if she could help. She was a lifesaver. She immediately cut a cashier's check for us and walked, yes, literally walked to the title company to ensure we got our dream home. That's the kind of favor you'd only expect from a friend. That above and beyond level of service reminds me of why we chose First Republic in the first place. I guess you could say that First Republic is our bank for life and our lifestyle.
Personal banking, business banking. At First Republic, it's a privilege to serve you. Ask your banker for details. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans, America's largest mortgage lender. Let's talk credit card debt for a minute. If you feel you're carrying too much of it, you're not alone. The average household in the U.S. carries over $8,000 in credit card debt. Ready for some good news? With a cash-out refinance from Quicken Loans, you can quickly and easily put some of the equity in your home to good use by paying off a lot of that high-interest credit card debt. A great way to take cash out is with our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. The rate today on our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 3.99%. APR 4.23%. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN to learn how taking cash out with a 30-year fixed mortgage might be the right solution for you. And for a record 10 years in a row, J.D. Power has ranked Quicken Loans highest in the nation in customer satisfaction for primary mortgage origination. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
For J.D. Power reward information, visit jdpower.com. Rates subject to change. Pay 2% fee to receive this discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
This is Southern California's only 24-hour local news and traffic station, KNX 1070 News Radio. Good afternoon. I'm Emily Valdez. Our top local stories at 12:30. A porn video that was shot in Santa Monica and then uploaded to the internet, causing lots of outrage because part of it was actually recorded inside the city's Ocean Park Library while it was open to the public. In an exclusive report on this rather shocking story, CBS 2's Christy Fajardo says the people in the video clearly knew they shouldn't be doing what they were doing in a place where regular library patrons, including children, could have seen them in action. The woman in the video walks into the library, apparently during business hours, and shoots the video, all while talking about not getting caught. A woman who lives nearby the library, really upset about what happened. She hopes authorities track down the people who made the video and file charges against them.
God forbid a child walked in the library and walked right in on the middle of it. That's my biggest concern. Children don't need to be exposed to this. If you want to do porn, stick to the hotels.
Santa Monica police say they are aware of the video and they are investigating. 12:31 right now, an unusually dangerous morning on Southern California freeways. 4 crashes involving wrong-way drivers. 3 people killed. On the 405, just north of the Getty Center Drive in the Sepulveda Pass, there was a pickup truck that slammed head-on into a Jaguar. CHP Sergeant John Richwine told CBS 2 the pickup truck driver had been driving southbound in the northbound lane for miles before the crash.
We believe that the vehicle traveling the wrong way was at, 65 to 75 miles per hour, and the collision occurred probably at, freeway speeds. So major damage.
The driver of the Jaguar was killed. The driver of the pickup, not hurt. Suspected, though, of driving under the influence. And that tragic crash in Westwood was actually just one of 4 wrong-way accidents across Southern California during the overnight and early morning hours, including 2 others that also resulted in deaths. One of them happened on the eastbound 210 freeway in Monrovia, where a person was killed when a car that was speeding the wrong way slammed into another vehicle just east of Huntington Drive. 1 person also died and 2 others were hurt in a wrong-way crash on Manchester Avenue in South LA. And there was yet a 4th wrong-way crash on the eastbound 105 freeway in the West Athens area. Friends and neighbors have held a candlelight vigil for a Sun Valley teenager who was shot to death at a house party in the North San Fernando Valley. Christian Camacho and 2 others were shot Friday night when several people crashed a party, then got into an argument with people inside the home. One witness heard 10 shots. The other victims, 2 of them, have non-life-threatening injuries. At the vigil last night, Maribel Rincon told CBS 2 News that Camacho had been helping his mom raise his 2 younger brothers because their father recently died.
Just to know, like, he's not gonna be here no more. He didn't even make it to 18.
Camacho was just 17. He was at the party with friends from John Francis Polytechnic High School in Sun Valley. That's where he was a senior. LAPD asking for help from anyone who can help identify the party crasher and his killer. A GoFundMe account has been set up to help Christian Camacho's family with funeral expenses. 12:33 right now. Metro says an increased law enforcement presence has played a major role in a 17% drop in crime on buses and trains over the last 5 years.
We have contract law enforcement professional services from Los Angeles Police Department, the Sheriff's Department, Long Beach Police Department. So on any given day, we have, hundreds of sworn law enforcement professionals that are dedicated to our system.
Aston Green is Metro's executive officer for security. He tells KNX a law enforcement presence is a major crime deterrent. Metro also regularly deploys its new explosive detection system randomly to help with its counterterrorism efforts. Riders can also report safety and security concerns using Metro's Transit Watch app. California prison inmates are on the fire lines every time there's a wildfire. Now lawmakers are considering rewarding them by making it easier to have their convictions wiped off the record. That would help them find jobs after they're released. Right now, inmates who fight fires have to wait until they complete probation before applying to have their criminal history cleared. The proposed bill would speed up that process, allowing them to ask a judge to withdraw their guilty pleas, dismiss the charges against them, and order an early end to probation or parole. Hundreds of Americans who were quarantined on a cruise ship off the coast of Japan that's plagued with the coronavirus. Well, those Americans on their way home right now. More on this story coming up in 2 minutes. It's 12:35 right now. Traffic and weather together every 10 minutes on the 5s. Here's Manny Pacheco.
Well, we got a couple of problems in Orange County. The city of Orange, 22 west before Maine, a 2-car injury crash, both along the center divider. Debris flew across the barrier, landed on the fast lane of the 22 east. That's been cleaned up, but the backup on the 22 west to Tustin Road. Fullerton, 57 south before Orangethorpe, a car ran another vehicle into the right shoulder. Both out of lanes, and it's a sluggish drive from Yorba Linda. Cerrito, 605 north, approaching the 91. Got a hit and run. The victim's car over to the right. You were on the brakes at Del Amo. Almonte, 605 north at Peck Road. A motorcycle down in the fast lane. The cyclist was injured. They are on the back of an ambulance now, and the cycle on a flatbed. Still a tough drive for Whittier Boulevard. South Almonte, 60 east, approaching the 605. We have a 3-car injury collision. One of the vehicles hit the center divider, flipped on its side. A couple of lanes taken away. The backup to Rosemead and in Montrose. 210 west connector to the 2 south. A 2-car crash, both along the right shoulder. It's a bit slow through the transition. Our next report is at 12:45. I'm Manny Pacheco with more traffic reports more often. KNX 1070 News Radio.
Sunny today, highs in the mid-60s to low 70s. Overnight lows going to be in the 30s. Excuse me, not the 30s, no, the 40s and the 50s with some areas of patchy fog. It will clear out tomorrow morning. It's going to be sunny and a few degrees warmer. Currently it's 68 degrees in Pasadena, 70 degrees in Thousand Oaks, 64 degrees in